all of my friends, I got hustle friends. We ain't really tripping about the losses. Only do a season, not that off brand. We can buy press if we want. Real talk, fam. Oh man, I had this idea inspired by my man Plies. He actually came up with a song called Boss Friends. You guys should look it up. But today we're going to show you how to do a Hustler's Friends t-shirt, which was a video request from one of you guys. And if you want to request a video, stay tuned to the very, very end of this video, and I'm going to tell you exactly how and where to do that. This has been your boy Stan Banks. Let's get right to the intro. Like I said, this video was requested by one of you guys, so let's jump right in the computer and I'm going to show you how to get this thing done.
Okay, so the request came in for a Friends shirt, and I was kind of confused by what they meant, so I got it all figured out, and we're going to go ahead, we're going to go to Google, and we're going to type in Friends logo show logo. Wow, okay. I'm just gonna pull it up. So images. All right, and here's something when you're searching images. This is something that's gonna add, but it's definitely something that you want to pay attention to when you're trying to do like pictures on shirts. Always go to tools and go to large. This will give you the best resolution for actually finding high quality images. And I'm trying to figure out which way. It seems like they just put the dots any way that they want, right? And I don't know which way the original dots are going to be. We're just going to rock with this one here, okay? And I'm just taking this, and it doesn't look to be high quality like I want. So let's take a look at this one. This one looks high quality here, all right? And is that the same order of the dots? Blue. This one ends with yellow. All right, I'm not going to take the dots literal. I'll just wing it, and I'll look for new dots, okay? Let's do Friends TV show. And I'm going to see if I can just pull up an image out there. Friends. Okay, so it's a blue dot. And does this have a blue dot? Yeah, all right. All right, so I'm just going to go with that. This looks most accurate. Because it's shown here on the actual show, so we're gonna rock with that. All right, now the next thing I'm gonna do is gonna look for Friends font. Let's see, Friends font with dots. Let's see if we can come up with some. So right now we're still on images, and you can see some people's made some with these prices, but we can probably find a free one. So I'm gonna go to all. And we're going to scroll down, and I'm going to click right here on this first one, see what's up. And that looks exactly like the font, right? And we could definitely probably use the period as the dot in the middle, and we can size it up nice. But this looks like that same font, okay? So the next thing we're going to do here, and this is thefont.com. You guys know I usually use this place for find my fonts anyway. I'm going to download it. And I'm going to install it. Okay, just double click in it to open it and install it. Sometimes you got to hit this, and we should be good to go. It may not have installed. Sometimes there's some little problems with some fonts going on. So we're going to just play around and see if we can get it to go. All right. I'm going to use Silhouette to do this. Let me just check this out. All right, so it's right there. That tells me that it's there. All right, next thing we're going to do is open up Silhouette. Okay. Let this open up for us. Probably should have had it open already, but it's gonna come up. Okay, so First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to drag in my friends here, and I'm going to tell you exactly why I did not just take this and make it. And here's what we're going to do. I'm going to show you how to make this, but I'm not going to make the actual friends. I'm going to use another word, either hustlers or Delaware. I don't know. We'll just figure that out. But I just didn't want to make this one because I'd be wasting the shirt. And I could make something that I could wear, and they'll show you, give you 2 lessons here. So first thing we got to do is obviously select trace area. Boop. Oh no, the dots are not there, right? So what we can do is we can play with my threshold to get these dots colored in. Okay. We could get them all, or we could kind of like replace them. I just decide here I'm gonna get them all. Trace. Okay, now we can drag this up here. We do have a problem over here, right? With this little thing here. So we just, oh, accidentally did not delete it. I want to delete that. Right click, delete points. Okay. And we are going to release compound path. And the reason I'm going to release compound path is because I want everything to be colored and colored properly. So I'm going to make this a compound path. I'm going to make this a compound path. Okay, and all of those are black, so I'm just going to select all of the letters and I'm going to make them black. Wow. Forgot the E. Wow. Okay, and then I'm going to group these letters together. Now the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to select all of the dots. Okay, and I'm going to drag them off to this up here. And on this, I'm actually going to make them the color that they're going to be, because we're still going to cut these. These 2 are red. These 2 are blue. And then these 2 are yellow. Cool. So now we're completely done and ready to cut. Now what I would do is I would cut this exactly as it is. Flip horizontally. And I would cut this exactly how it is. And then I would just cut the dots and colors that they need to be in. So let me just size this up a little bit. All right, and then we still have these little dots here. We need to cut 2 of every color. It really doesn't matter how we do it. Boom, 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 and then red. Okay, we just would need to cut 2 of every color here. Okay, bow, bow, bow. So I'm actually, I just had a nice idea. I'm going to do this. There was a song out that was called Boss Friends, or let's do this just for fun, because we have a friend who just did some music. Gangster Friends. I don't know if he spelled gangster or gangsta, but we're just going to start with this. So now the next thing we need to do is to do put the font in, and the font name was Gabe, G-A-B. All right. And there are 2 types of letters. Okay, these are all cap letters here, it looks like. Okay. So the font isn't exact, but it's, not far off either. It's the same style of font, which is workable, doable. Okay. Now what we're going to need to do is we're going to need to put some space between these letters. So I'm going to do that not manually. I'm going to go to my text styles font, and we're going to do character spacing and increase the space. it's a lot of letters, and it's not gonna come out exactly spaced the way these are. So I'm gonna switch and just do Hustler. Let me see this. Hustler Friends. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, cool. That should work out perfectly. And let's go back and increase the character spacing some more. All right, that looks good. And then we're just going to drag our dots down, and I want to actually try to red, blue, yellow, red, yellow, blue. That makes 0 sense. But we're gonna go let's go blue, yellow, blue, yellow, red, blue, red, yellow. All right, so this is what we're gonna go with. These letters here, of course, are gonna be black. So if I go here to my colors panel, so essentially you see how to convert the regular friends, just finding the text base, trying to convert that into actually being a cuttable file and to use it. And then we're also just showing you how you can create your own word and do this same style of font. Sorry about the horns outside, okay? And one thing I do want to do is I want to enlarge these letters just a little bit. And then we're going to make sure that these are all aligned properly by height. All right, so I just went on to my transform panel, and then I clicked the align tool, and I did it here. I could also did it up here just for you guys to know that. Okay, so we're gonna do Hustler Friends, and I'm gonna group this together again, and I'm gonna actually switch these two. Okay, let me get a little bit of space here. Not too much, but a little bit. All right, so now we need to cut this, and then we need to cut all of these dots, which is the tedious process of just cutting 2 sets of each dot. No big deal. Just find some scrap pieces and, you know, get these little 4 dots cut. So let's go ahead and get cutting so I can show you how to put this all together with ease. That's the key here. We want to put it together with ease, and I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. Hope you guys enjoyed this so far, but we're not done yet.
Okay, our design's all finished, and today I'm going to show you something I probably haven't showed you guys before. It's real simple to do, obviously, but I'm going to cut this whole thing all at once because it doesn't take a lot of space. All right, so we have our white. We got some Caesar Easy Weed White. We're going to layer this at the top, and based on our design, we only have to make sure it comes down 4 inches. This is way big enough. So I'm going to lay this piece down about right there. And we are good right there. So I'm going to lay this piece down. I do have to trim it a little bit. No worries. All right, now we have our 3 4 square blocks. And the way I'm going to do this is, just to make it simple on placing it on the screen, I'm going to put it down here at the bottom corner here. Okay, I'm going to take one other color. I'm going to put it at the other corner here. And I'm going to take my last piece and I'm going to put it right in the middle here. Okay, so now I have all 4 colors on here. So let's jump back in the computer so I can actually position it the way that it needs to be positioned. Okay, we're right back into the computer, and the top one is already positioned correctly. Okay, first thing I'm going to do is I'm flip everything. Okay, I really probably didn't have to flip the dots, but I flipped them anyway. Okay, I'm going to group all of these 4 together, and we're going to drag them here to the bottom corner. Okay, I'm going to take these, group, take them, oops, I duplicated them, group, and put them down here in the middle. I'm not exactly sure where, but that should put us right where we need to be. I'm going to group these last 4, and I'm dragging them to the right. Okay, and then we're just going to flip over here. I'm going to use our regular Caesar settings. And I actually changed these because I think my blade, I just felt a better cut. And I usually use a 3 when it comes to my cutter. Ooh, I got to cut the cutter on. Okay, so we're going to use our regular Caesar Easy Weave settings, and I actually want to switch this to a 4 just because I liked a better result when I had it at a 4 based on the cut machines. As you guys know, I have cut settings on tshirtsidehustle website, but you use that as a guide, and then you adjust based on how your machine is performing as well. So this is all we need, and let's hop back and get cutting. We got our file all ready to go. We got our sheet all ready to be cut. Time to get over to the cutter. It's all cut out. The dots are all cut out, and I wanted you guys to get a view of the weeding process here, and I want to explain something to you. So I'm gonna weed it all and then come back and explain it. If you don't have a desk lamp and you don't have like an ample light, you might want to go ahead and get one. These are just like one from Walmart, but I'll put one down in the description as well. This will truly help you out. All right, so let me get the weeding. Okay, so we got it all cut and ready to go. Now, one thing I wish I did, and I'm gonna explain to you why, is that I wish I cut these all 4 in one row. I want to have enough space that when I layer this right here, it's gonna actually show up the way I want. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut it apart. What I did do is I left a little bit of room on both sides. So I'm gonna cut here, and I'm gonna cut apart. Now I'm going to show you very specifically. You want to leave some extra space. You don't want to be too tight. This space right here is going to allow it to hold on to the carrier sheet as I place one dot over the other dot, okay? And this is how we're going to make sure that it's positioned perfectly and everything is good to go. So go there, go there, go here. Might have to trim these up a little bit more, but this should work out just fine for us the way that we got it. So got to cut up all of these dots, and now I'm going to position one dot over another dot based on how we see it on the computer here. Okay, so all I'm going to do is just place them where they go. So this dot here goes over the R, goes between the F and the R. Boom, put it there. You get it as perfect as you can. I want to see a little bit, as little white coming back to me as possible. You see right there, that's pretty much perfect. A little bit of hairline fracture there is no big deal. So we're going to go ahead and speed through this process here, and then we're going to get pressing. Okay, so if you look very closely, it's all done and layered. And I actually took these 2 red ones and moved them over slightly. And actually this yellow one here as well. So if you flip it over, it still looks like a pretty much all white design. You can see where I made a little bit of an adjustment just because I like to separate the letters a little bit better. But let's go ahead and head over to the press and get this pressed up so you guys can see all of my hustler friends. Okay, so I actually am going to use a black shirt if you can't tell. With the white, I just replaced the black on the screen with the white, and it works the same way pretty much. So let's go ahead, line this shirt up, and get pressing. All right, you guys know the deal. What I just go ahead and do, center my shirt, line my shirt up perfectly, and then from there, we'll be ready to go. Now, one of these good things about this Black Series press is it has a timer built into it, so you can actually adjust it, but if it's dormant for an X amount of minutes, it'll go ahead and power itself down in order to save you on your electric bill, and that's a good thing. But sometimes around here, it gets a little in the way, so I gotta wait for this to heat back up, and then we'll get and press this shirt up. We're up to temperature now, so let's go ahead and finish this up. Just gonna double check the shirt again. I know I already placed it. I just like to make sure and double check. All right, that looks good right there. Yep, that looks good right there. So we're gonna go ahead, take our one color, which is actually a 4-color design, and press it all at once. All right, collar's right off the edge. I'm gonna use my hands, put the top of the words right there, and then we're gonna make sure it's all centered and ready to go. That looks good. All right, let's press it up. As this counts down, this is like a perfect way to make sure everything is positioned perfectly and still get it all in one press. You don't have to wait or anything like that. And here we go. I was a little bit early. All right, we peel this off. Okay, I just gotta lift up one piece. The rest of them stayed. So, you guys know, all of you guys out there are my hustler friends. If you're watching this channel, you're a hustler friend, and I just showed you guys how to do the friends design, and I gave you little pointers on how to create your own or find the font and do all that different stuff. This was a simple search. Sometimes it's not that easy when it comes to find these, but this was definitely a good video, something that was long overdue and needed for you guys to see, because now I took something from start to finish, and maybe, hey, somebody asked you for that friends design, you want to figure out how to make it. I showed you how to trace, I showed you how to find the font from Google if you need to, and we showed you how to press everything up in one press and line it up perfectly. So I'm going to finish this video out with, if you haven't already subscribed, make sure you subscribe. I make videos like this all the time, and yes, I mean all the time. Go ahead and like this video if you made it this far, and after the intro, I'm going to show you where you guys can request a video. I can't promise to get to all of you guys, but like I said, I will try. Whenever I'm stuck for an idea, I'll refer back to this list. So head over down in the description, click the link, and you can go to that blog post and request a video. That's where I'll be putting in you guys' idea. That way I don't miss anything, or I can find the idea fresh and new when it's time. This is me, your boy Stan Banks from T-Shirt Side Hustle. Peace. All of my friends, I got hustle friends. We ain't really tripping about the losses. Only mess with season, not that off brand. We can buy a press if we want. Real talk, fam.
Okay, so we're at the T-Shirt Side Hustle website, and I'm going to show you guys how to request an actual video. So I'm just going to go to menu, I'm going to go to resources, and then here's cut settings, stay and suggested heat presses, and then video request. Okay, here it basically just says, I'm not going to promise you that I'll get to everybody, but whenever I'm looking for an idea or something to make a video on, I will check this page and see what you guys have. This is a lot better than leaving it in the comments, although you can leave it in the comments and I'll see it. But if I don't get to that video right away, I'll forget about it. But come over here and place your suggestions. So now I can just come to this list and pull up some videos, ideas, and then go ahead and go through them. So you just put your name, your email, and you leave a comment with your suggestion, and then it'll get posted, and I'll see it. Everybody will see it, and check the list for your idea first, and then post it on here if you need to. So this is how you request a video from here on out. This has been your boy Stan Banks. Appreciating you guys for sticking through this video and your attention as always. Peace out.